business in America right now with all of the regulation and hoops that small businesses have to go through. Well, two companies decided to buck the trend, stay right here in the United States, and they are successful. Joining me this morning is Paul Crowley. He owns the company Net Return. This is Paul here, and we'll get to that in just a second. Here's Net Return behind us. And Ernie Vanderhoovel is here also with these things on his HandTrux. Nice to see you both this morning, and welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Paul, let me start with you. The decision to stay here in the United States and continue to do business and to grow your business, how difficult was that, and what hurdles did you have to jump over?
Well, initially when we began the company in 2008, there was a lot of talk that we should take the product overseas to get manufactured. And when we looked at the cost of doing that and how important we felt to have that product manufactured in the United States and produce jobs within our country, really it broke down and made a lot of sense from a cost perspective and an economic one.
Well, profits lower because you had to keep it here?
No, absolutely not. When you look at the time frame, the ability to rapidly prototype, the ability to control the entire manufacturing process end to end, the quality that we can put out into the marketplace and based upon our brand, just made a whole lot of sense to stay in the United States.
Ernie, same question to you. Was it a difficult decision to have your company here in the United States, and were you approached like Paul was by other companies and people saying, hey, or investors saying, look, increase your profit margins, go overseas, manufacture these overseas, and you're going to have more money in your own pocket?
Well, we did a lot of searching. John Romano, my partner, and myself, we did a lot of searching, sourcing. We found out after a cost analysis that our toy is actually 25 to 35 cents cheaper made in America. Plus, you don't have that long lag of shipping. You could lose your container in the ocean. But what we found out was, being made in America, it's a hard struggle, but it's worth it because you find other entrepreneurs who will work with you, machine shops, companies that, want to be involved with you. And it's amazing that there's like a real resurgence in that. So our toy is cheaper made in America, and we're really happy and proud about that.
Are you finding now, guys, other companies you're starting to see, because a few years ago we would do some Made in the USA segments here on Fox and Friends, and it was difficult to find companies, and now we're starting to see more and more companies. Are you seeing that in the community?
Yeah, today with the internet, and when you start taking a brand to the market, it's so important that you get one shot to do that, and that's really got to be based upon quality, not just cost. But when you look at it from a cost perspective and a quality perspective, it really makes sense to manufacture the product here in the United States, and it's been tremendous for us.
All right, let's dive into some of the products here. All right, since we're over here in front of the Net, Paul, tell us about Net Return and exactly how it works.
The Net Return started in my parents' backyard. Basically, it's the only net in the world that returns a ball back to an athlete. So driver, iron, or wedge with golf.
I'm getting out of the way because I'm going to get hit in the head.
To be safe.
And it's coming right back instead of you having to go fetch it.
Exactly, and not just golf, but soccer, baseball, softball, and lacrosse.
And so you guys are in stadiums, across the country, is that right?
Absolutely, Clayton. Our extra point punting and place kicking net is about half the NFL teams use that now.
Right here.
And that allows a punter or a place kicker to rapidly warm up and also return a ball or catch it for them as well.
So there you go. So we see these on the sidelines in different games as well. Thanks, Paul, and thanks for telling us about Net Return. TheNetReturn.com is where you can go. And now, of course, to the toys. And over here with Ernie, tell me about HandTrux.
Put your hand in there, grab that lever.
All right.
You become the bulldozer. Check it out.
Oh, my gosh, my son would love this.
Your son's going to love that because we're giving you one.
He's going to love it.
Dirt, sand, snow, mud, rock. This toy will destroy any sand pile, snow. It's amazing what this thing will do. It runs like a real bulldozer. You can actually dig a trench, put a pipe in there, put it back on, backfill it, skim it nice and smooth so the water runs off. It's like a real bulldozer.
Fantastic.
So you get to learn. We think a child learns better when they're emotionally attached to a skill.
And when they're doing it, exactly.
When they're doing it. So when the kid is immersed in the dirt and the sand and the mud and they're touching it, it's benefiting them beyond belief, other than, say, just playing a normal video game.
Well, I have some gardening my son needs to do all day. I'm going to put him out there for labor.
There you go.
Ernie, congratulations.
Thank
it
you.
is HandTrux. How can people find out more?
HandTrux Toys, TRUX, HandTruxToys.com. Send us your pictures. We got rave reviews, and we're really happy. Thank you.
Wonderful. Made in the USA, HandTrux and Net Return. Thanks, Paul. And guys, send it back into you. Great story.
Love it.
Thank you.